Good afternoon. We are joined by a special guest today, Nicholas Winsor, who is going to be going in as a sophomore at University of LaVerne. Nicholas played water polo over at Mesa College. Nick, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, let's get right to it. Going into LaVerne, going in as a sophomore, and I believe you mentioned that you're going to be a business major.
Yes,
Hey, let me ask you this. I'm put you a little bit on the spot. Tell me what you are most looking forward to going into LaVerne.
I'm really excited to meet the guys.
Mhm.
I've heard a lot about them, and it's a lot like Mesa, where everyone's really tightly knit. Everyone's got that really good camaraderie. So I'm really excited to looking forward to that as well.
Expand on that a little bit. Tell me some of the similarities that you're starting to see. I know you're going in, but I know you've had a lot of correspondence with the coaching staff, and as you mentioned, maybe a couple. What are the similarities between what you're seeing now at LaVerne and Mesa College?
Yeah, so far I haven't competed there yet, but
Mhm.
just being in chats with the coach,
Yep.
I really enjoy the coach. Um, I really enjoy talking to the guys as well. I do know one guy that played at Grossmont last year,
Mhm.
and so I'll be playing with him now at LaVerne. So he was a really big part on me going there. We're also playing in Greece. That's in the summer. That's going to be really exciting. Mesa also does a lot of cool trips like San Luis Obispo, like UC Merced. That's another similarity. They both take really cool trips.
But hey, you were voted by your peers as the most improved in 2022. Also made second team all conference. It seems like you consistently improve every single year. Tell me, how has Mesa and of course Coach Beto assist you in your development?
Yeah, a big part of that is just having the great teammates that I had around me.
Uh,
Like going in competing with these guys day in day out. Like they're a lot better than I am. You know, I'm competing with them just to keep up with them, so that makes me better. Like when I'm going up practicing them,
sure.
our practice schedule that Beto written up for us was very strict, and everything was laid out for you. If you wanted it bad enough, then you could have that's kind of how I see it. Beto had a really good program, really good system that if you just buy into it, then you work your butt off. You can attain what you want to achieve. He has so many players transferring for that exact reason. That's why we have one of the highest transfer rates of any
Mhm.
community college in California. So it's all there if you really want it bad enough. It kind of just comes down to, do you want to work hard for it? Because the system's in place for a reason.
Sure.
Coach Beto's like laid it out. Even though he's only been there for a short period of time, I think he started coaching like he took over the program a year before I even got there, and he already has a system in place that allows students to succeed.
Absolutely, and that's one of the things that we know about Coach Beto and the entire coaching staff, the water polo staff, is that although
Yeah,
the wins are important, the success on the water pool is something we always look to, but it's not necessarily the only measurable that we take a look at. We compete hard, but every single time, though, the important goal that Beto always talks about is moving you guys forward, right? Moving you guys to that next level. I think that's one of the biggest strengths of the Mesa Athletic Department is, as you mentioned, getting you guys matriculated going to that next 4-year university. Hey, let me ask you this. If a player was considering coming to Mesa College, I know you touched on it a little bit, but tell me why they should consider becoming an Olympian.
well, there's a lot of good resources at Mesa.
Mhm.
Like if you want to actually do something with your future and move forward, like I know some people just come to community college just for fun, like a bunch of different ranges and stuff. Like that's all cool, but if you want to like transfer, go get a degree. Mesa has all the tools that you need. Coach Beto, even if you're not in athletics, there's a lot of great admin as well. Like Michael Temple, him and Nathan Resch, both great admin that really mentored me along the way when I was struggling with what kind of plan I wanted to take, what route I was going into. Coach Beto, he really cares about his players. Like I feel like you don't really get a lot of that these days. It's like a you're the coach, you're the player type of situation. But Coach Beto, I can call him a friend now that I'm done. But
Mhm.
he's always looked out for me. He's
Yeah.
always looked out for me. I thought I was done Polo when I was in high school, and then he reached out And then when the whole COVID thing happened, I thought I was done again. I didn't think I could even compete with these guys.
Hmm.
A lot of them are younger than me, but he really pushed me to go for it. And once I bought into what he was telling me, I just went all in, and now here we are.
Awesome. Hey, we are once again joined by Nicholas Winsor, incoming sophomore over at University of LaVerne. Hey, what are some of your fondest memories of playing for Mesa College? And
Going to San Luis Obispo,
anything that you can share.
going to San Luis Obispo for
Uh-huh.
sure. We went there both years, overnight trips. The bus ride fun when you're out hanging with your buddies, but hours it's kind of rough. But
Hmm.
we stopped in Santa Monica. It's kind of dumb. We all played tag, just guys being guys, like on the
Sure.
beach. We did a lot of body surfing in Santa Monica, a lot of good food spots, and then when we actually are in SLO, you get the extended days of being there, so you can go out and have a good time. Like there's like a really cool farmers market there. You just go around, hang out with all your teammates. Like you're there to play and win, but you also get that extra day to like go out and actually experience what you're there for. So I think the trips that Mesa takes are really really cool.
Awesome. Hey, Nick, what are your future goals?
Right now, I want to finish my associates at Mesa, and
Mhm.
then when I get to LaVerne, I want to win the D3 championship. I think we have a very competitive team this year. Last year, LaVerne, what from what I've gathered is they were a lot of young guys. Like
Mhm.
me being a transfer, I want to go in, kind of mentor some of these younger guys who are like stepping in, have some experience in their belt, and just go out there and compete, win a D3 championship. That's my biggest goal. Finish my degree while I'm at LaVerne in business, and then after that, I'm doing the Navy prep program through LaVerne, so I'll be getting credits through the Navy as well, and then I can go in as an officer when I graduate and set myself up for a career in the Navy after that.
Hey, a couple more questions for you. What type of a player is Laverne getting from you?
Not always be the most talented, but is going to be the hardest worker in the room. I got where I'm at because of my work ethic. To be honest with you,
Mhm.
I never really saw myself as like the most talented guy out there, the fastest swimmer, the strongest guy, the hardest shooter. I didn't really see myself that way. I kind of just came in to like bust my butt. I was there. I don't think this last season I didn't miss a single day. I was very rarely late. I think I missed a handful of days
Mhm.
both seasons. Sick, tired, injured, broken hand, messed up shoulder. I played through it all.
Yeah.
Started every game, just purely based off work ethic. So I kind of want to take that work ethic with me to LaVerne, teach some of
Mhm.
these younger guys. Like it's not just about being the best guy;
Sure.
it's about being the best teammate, being the best hard worker, because that's what sets you up in life after water polo. Anyway, these are good values to have just in life.
Absolutely. Hey, Nick, one last question for you. Can you give us a word to the wise or advice for players that are in the system right now? What would be your words of encouragement? What's your advice to them before you leave off for Laverne?
First and foremost, focus on your grades.
Uh-huh.
My first semester at Mesa, I didn't really figure that out, but since that first semester, I've straight A's. So focus on your academics; they do matter. Sometimes it will come back to bite you in the butt if you don't focus on your academics and you're just here for water polo, or sports in general, like other programs as well. While you're in it, trust your coaches; they're there to help you. I bought into what Coach Beto said, what Coach Seth said, Coach Mitchell. Like we had a Coach Karras, we have a great weight training coach as well. You got to buy into what they're telling you because they're not there to hurt you. They're there to guide you on the path that you want to take. So just take advantage of all the resources. You don't need to do it alone. I did that a lot, uh, but it's a lot easier using the resources that Mesa gives because they are there for a reason. So take advantage of it. Don't just go through the motions. Really take it seriously and just stick it out. Like sometimes it can be tough. I know I had a lot of doubts that I have talked with Beto about throughout the last 2 years. But I just stuck it out, trusted what he said, and now I'm here.